All right, here is a video on to prepare you for our quiz on Unit 8, which is circles, all things circles, radius, diameter, circumference, area, perimeters of circles when you do not have a full circumference. All right, first of all, you have to know the formulas. So you'll have to know what circumference is diameter times pi. These need to be memorized. So make sure that you know that for the quiz for tomorrow because you will need that. And then area is radius times pi. Or you could write that, often it's written as pi r squared because r squared just means radius times radius. Okay, so let's apply that. First thing, find the circumference when I give you the diameter and pi. We're going to use 22/7 for pi. Go in on this. So if circumference equals diameter times pi, obviously diameter being 17.5 inches, if I times that by 22/7, we just multiply those and it actually comes out to a pretty good number. All right, let me fix that. It's 22/7. It just comes to 55, and it's inches because a centimeter or a circumference is just a line. So it's inches. All right, so now if I want to find the diameter and the radius, and I know that circumference equals diameter times pi, now I'm giving you what the circumference is. It is 37.68, and I need to find the diameter. Well, let's use 3.14, and we know how to do this. So to undo multiply, we divide by 3.14. That's going to go away. And now if we divide that side, we have to divide this side. And when we divide that, it's going to end up telling us what the diameter is. The diameter is going to be 12. Again, a line, so it'll just be millimeters. And half of that, radius is half of that, so it'd be 6 millimeters. All right, let's look at, now this is the tricky part because we haven't gone over this for a while, but the perimeter means I need to go all around this shape. And now we know how to find the curve part of a shape. That is called the circumference, but I only have half the circumference. Circumference is diameter times pi. So the curved part is going to be 1/2 diameter times pi. Diameter being 2 times pi. And then when we get done, we're going to add back in that diameter because we need to come straight across this at the bottom. We're going to add 2. So you just put that in your calculator. 1/2 times the diameter times pi. Then add 2, which is the diameter, back in there. Then you're going to get 5.14, and it will be feet. Again, we're talking about just lines, not area. Only put squared on area. I'll erase that right there. Oh, it doesn't really do that. Okay. Let's see. What about the area? Area. Well, area equals, this is half of a circle, radius times pi. So when I do half of that, the radius here is 1 foot. So if I say 1/2, 1 times 3.14, 1/2, then this ends up being, I think it's 1.57 feet squared. I'm running out of room here, trying to write with a stylus. Okay, there, those are those. Let's see, the last one should be easy to find the area. If the radius is 4, radius times pi, and your answer is 50.24 feet squared. Now on your test, it's going to ask you to leave it in terms of pi. So to do that, we would just need it to be, we wouldn't use this, we would just leave pi. So we'd say 4 times 4, it'd be 16 pi feet squared. For formative, for your review, you're going to use this one. All right, let's look at the next page. Next page, on the back, you're finding the area of just the shaded region. So you have a outside circle. This outside circle, you need to find the area of it. Its radius is 28. So to find the area, we would say 28 times 28 times pi. And you get an outside circle. Let's see if I have the answer here. Is 2,461.76. Now I want to subtract the inside circle, and the radius of the inside circle is just going to be half of that. It's going to be 14 centimeters. So now the radius, since it's 14, my inside circle is going to be 14 times pi, and my inside circle is 615.44. So take the big circle, subtract the little circle, and you get 1846.32. Since it's area, it's going to be centimeters squared. All right, let's see here. Perimeter. That means I'm adding up the sides. I have 9 plus 10 plus 15 plus 12. Oh wait, I need to know what this is. Well, it's this whole side is 10. If I subtract 8 of it, this section right here has to be 2. So if this is 2, then I go around and add it all up. 9 plus 10 plus 15 plus 12 plus 2. I end up with a perimeter of 48 centimeters. To find area, I need to first find this base times height of the rectangle. 10 times 9 is going to be 90. And then I have a triangle. Triangle, let's see if we can find what the bottom of the triangle is. The bottom of this rectangle is 9. 15 minus 9 is going to be 6. So now I have a triangle that is 6 times 8 divided by 2, which gives me 24. If I add these two numbers together, my total area is going to be 114 centimeters squared. And then the last one, another perimeter. Perimeter. So remember, diameter times pi, and I only want 1/4 of that. So first we have to find the diameter. Well, the radius is 13. If I were to go across the whole circle, it would be 13 plus 13. I'm going to have a diameter of 26. So I have 1/4 times 26 times pi. That just gives me this curved part. So then I've got to add back in 26, which is now the 13 plus another 13 to go around the whole thing. And I end up with a perimeter of 46.41 centimeters. And then to find the area, it's just 1/4 of the radius, which it's giving us, times the radius times pi, and that ends up being 132.665 centimeters squared. Sorry for the messy writing, because I'm trying to do it with a stylus instead of my Apple Pen, which clicks on the glass. Let us know if you have any questions.